I've come down to the creek and not to do some bait fishing. I've got the fly rod. Let's see if we can get some fish on the fly rod. This video started, and I mean long before, I had actually initially caught my first 4 fish on the fly rod, all on different days apart from 2 fish. My first fish on the fly rod was on a gold bead-headed nymph, and it was a small redfin. And then on another day I ended up catching another small redfin, and out of this very same hole just down there, a big galaxy on the fly. And there's a wasp on my fly rod. And then I ended up another day going down to my local stocked lake and ended up catching a redfin on a small nymph-like imitation. And I'm today seeing if I can catch yet again another fish on the fly rod. I will now put photos of all the fish up right now. First strike, I'm using a small dry fly, and that was not where it hit. And I let that drift down because it was a bit downstream. I need to dry my fly. Yeah, I'm using a dry fly. It was just sitting on the top about there, and then something came up and absolutely smashed it. I missed both the fish hitting it and the fish. Oh, there it goes again. It just swelled behind it. My guess is it's a galaxy. Alright, dry the fly a little bit so it sits on top, then cast. And there was just a rise right up the back of the hole, which I'm not going to be able to cast to at all. That's sitting on the surface quite nicely there. Now it's under the water. First signs of action. What a start. There are fish stalking it and following it, but they just will not take it. They will only take it just as I'm about to lift it out the water. I'll be slowly stripping. Then when the fly gets right in close, bang, they'll swell under it. I'll have a go. I had a little touch on that cast just at the end there. Right in that corner. Now it is extremely deep here, I've just found out. It is about 9 foot deep. I don't know about just here, but all the way down there at the waterfall, it's about 9 foot deep. I put my fly rod in, and about up to here, I couldn't touch the bottom, and that's about 8 foot 6 inches. So it's about 9 foot deep over there. Very, very deep, and there could be fish scattered through there. So if I do go to worms before I leave, I will definitely be going either to a paternoster or a float with a much longer leader. I've gotten 2 of my small worms out and put a size 12 hook on, 2 small split shots, and I've got a float. Now I'd usually fish probably that far under the water here, but today I'm going to fish about that far under because that's not even going to hit the bottom. It has hit the bottom, I think. So I'm going to cast it out a little bit further just to see if it's a little bit deeper out there, or I don't have heavy enough split shots on. No, it's deep enough out there and I've got heavy enough split shots on. Just need a little bit less line out. Good. gonna put it right in that corner. Oh, got it. Oh, I dropped it. Well, there's another fish there. Oh, got a bite. Missed it. Well, there's a fish over that area that likes my worms. Will it come back is my question. A fish just... You're kidding, right? There's a fish eating my float. I've got a fish. I lost it. There was a fish just eating my float. It came up to my float. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've got a fish. I dropped it. I might need a size 14 instead of a size 12. I just saw a fish come up and eat my float. Oh, got a bite. Not going to lose it this time. Alrighty. First fish of the day. I'm going to try and wet my hand up here to protect the fish's slime. There we go. Calm down, settle down. Settle down, settle down. Chill, mate. Chill, 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 chill. Now, it's only lip hooked. You're only lip hooked. You're fine. I'm actually not very lip hooked. You're actually quite deeper than I thought. Come on, buddy. You're hooked in the tongue. Come on. Got the hook out. I'm gonna get you back as soon as possible. Alright, see you later, mate. Well, there's one fish. I'm gonna go get my worms because I don't think I have any left. I, in fact, do not. Let's see if I can catch some more. I did the trick last time. So, use two again. Come on, buddy, settle down. I mean, I know you're being pinched with a hook, but I mean, you'll be fine, right? Oh, it's just cut itself in half. So, put the lid back on. Get my worms out to the same spot. Because there were a couple fish down there. Oh, one of my split shot has fallen off. That's not good. That had a fish on it. I'm gonna need to go back to my bag after I land this fish. Oh, I dropped him. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back to my bag, grab another split shot just so the float stands up. My God, I need to watch my float. Just so my float stands up and it is sensitive to bites. Although I am detecting the bites while it's laying on its side, I just prefer it standing up. Alright, come on, eat it. You're about to bloody take all my worms, mate. I got you this time. Oh. No worms. I'm gonna grab my pliers and my split shots. Pliers and split shots. Just set my flyer on the side for a sec. Alright, one of my biggest split shots. Grab it out. Find my line. And we'll get some more worms out there. Close this. I might see how one goes. Geez, I hope there was no worms on the outside of that. Otherwise, they would have just been chopped in half. Worm on the hook. Pliers out the way. 2 split shot. 1 worm, size 12 hook, and a quill float. Might chuck it up further next time. Oh, I should watch my float. Oh, there we go. Got it. There we go. Oh, god damn it. That one just came off the hook. 1 worm did the job then. My thoughts behind only 1 worm instead was, although there is less food and it might not be as appetizing, there is less food, so it won't be as hard for them to gulp it down. I'll guarantee that that same fish won't come back. And another one of my split shots has fallen off. What is happening? Must not be putting on tight enough. Yeah. You are the chosen one. Let's see how that goes. A bit further up that way. Oh, there we go. Got it. Lost it. Missed it. Oh, a little bite. Missed it. I'm gonna have to rethread this worm on. Oh, I've got the tiniest bit of worm left. I'd be surprised if the fish can even see it. I've got a tangle. Get another worm threaded on. This one. I think I've got about 50 or so worms with me. So in theory I shouldn't run out, in theory. Unless a massive school of them comes along and keep taking my worms, then I should be sweet. That might be a bite. That's definitely a bite. Oh my god. How the hell did that thing bite so hard? Have a look at the size of this common. That is minuscule. And I've lip hooked it. I wonder if this was the guy that was having a go at my fly earlier, and that's why I couldn't hook up. That was minuscule. Did you even hear the splash on camera? That's how small that fish was. Just about scum my worms. Oh, whoop. Oh. Jesus, they're loving the worms. Worms are just about gone. Worms are basically gone. Might have brought more than 50 with me now that I'm looking at them. Alright. Right up there. Might extend the leader just a little bit. Well, this length of leader is seeming to be doing pretty well. Got it. Oh, I lost it. That felt like a much, much bigger fish. Where's my float? Oh my god! My float just absolutely disappeared. There it goes again. Got it this time. Don't got it this time. My float just absolutely disappeared. There we go. I've got it this time. My god, have a look at the size of that fish. Wet my hand. I don't have my landing net with me, otherwise I'd bloody use it. Have a look at the size of that. My god. That's trout sized. Stop, mate. Stop, stop, stop. Now you're hooked really, really well, mate. You just got to stop. Might even have to grab the pliers out. Oh, you got a fair bit of blood on you. Come on. There. You're taking my worms. Oh, what a fish! It's in the water. It's in the water. That's the main thing. I'm gonna wash the blood off my hands because that's just unhooked. I thought it had taken my hook after I took the hook out with the pliers, but no, the hook just fell out and fell off the line. So I'm going to retie, rebait, because that was a big, big fish. I'm kind of wishing I caught that on the fly rod. That would have been a hell of a fight. I do have 6 pound line on each of them, but man, I've got a 5 weight fly rod, I think it is. And that would have still given up a brilliant fight. I thought that was a trout at one point, and I've never even seen trout in this creek. I've heard of trout in this creek, just not down this far. Hook tied back on. I'll get one of my special worms back out there. Once again, only one. You. Come on. Come on. There we go. I knew that fish wouldn't have been an eel by the way it was fighting. It was way too fast kicking for an eel. But the weight of the fish felt eel-like. I've got to estimate that fish at about 20 centimetres. And that's about what they grow to. That was a big, big fish. I don't think I'm going to get any more from that spot there. So I might have to... Never mind. That's a soft bite. Oh, that's a soft bite. Then I went absolutely mad. Gotta rethread my worm. I wonder if there's any more that size in here. I've got a wasp in my face. Oh, once again, a little soft bite. Little bite doesn't mean little fish though. In this case it means no fish. And... oh, I had it for a second. Maybe the fish today are just liking the worms. They did seem to like the fly, but not as much as the worms so far. Maybe it's because the worms get down. Maybe that was the problem. Oh, I had a fish then. I didn't even see it get a bite. I was going to move it to this side. Got it. Oh, I lost it. I've still got worm. I'm going to move it back to this side because I'm not getting any more fish over there, I guarantee it. And that fish just stole my bait. Now I've got a tangle. This is eventful fishing. Little fish, smallest galaxy I've ever caught, to the biggest galaxy I've ever caught. This has just gone mad. Oh, come on. I'm trying to rig this other worm on. But he won't go. There. There we go. Missed him. My God, they are loving the worms. Worms are gone. Kind of need them to catch the fish. Well, I don't really need the worms to catch fish because I can use the fly rod. But when I'm bait fishing, I need the worms to catch fish. Come on, mate. god! I didn't even have my rod in my other hand by the time that fish bit. Sorry. Pardon my English. Couldn't speak it just then. And I've got this one. And I don't got that one. I don't even know if I've still got bait. I just chucked it back out there so fast. I do have bait because it's got a bite. Right in that back corner. And I missed it. My god. These fish have just gone mad over the worms. At this rate, if I go on 2 trips every week with this same amount of worms, and I use this amount of worms every 2 trips, it's going to take me about 6 trips to get rid of all the worms in the worm farm. These fish must be loving their feed at the moment, because they're absolutely getting one. Got it. Oh my god, you're kidding. Look at the size of this one. Now, because I've already caught a couple today, I don't mind if this one gets off. I'll just wet my hand. This one was a little bit bigger than the smallest one. But when you think about it, nowhere near as big as the Goliath I caught earlier. Come on, mate, get unhooked. Lovely fish. Straight back in the water. Drop it just there. There must be a real big school of small ones just here, because I'm just catching small one after small one just there. That's my split shots. Don't want to use that as this lead. That's not a little fish. It's not any fish, apparently. Right, let it have a go. Oh, I've got to have it. Oh my god. Size of these fish. Once again, wet my hand to protect the fish's protective slime. Ah, stop, mate. I'm trying to get you unhooked. A little bit easier to unhook this one. You're pretty cute, buddy. And he eventually got down there. That's going to be hell to untangle. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And I got a fish. That was quick. This one is in fact not a common, but a flat-headed galaxy. Stop, buddy, stop, 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 please. What if I say please? See? Everything works if you just say please. Lovely fish. Back in the water. I've got to get another worm on. Ugh. This one. Come on, mate. Cooperate. mean, okay, I can understand you being jabbed by a sharp piece of metal, but once it's over, you'll be fine. Alrighty? Sorry, mate, was just joking. You're actually gonna be fish food. Back in that corner, where hopefully there's a bigger fish. There isn't. But good news is, I've still got worms. And lip hooks, so there is only good news. I'd have to be getting close to exhausting the school back here because, oh, you're kidding, right? Got another one. Oh, this is a bigger one. Haha, first time in a while that I've caught a bigger sized fish. I don't even know if I needed to re-wet my hand. That's how fast I caught those two fish. Stop, 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 stop. I don't want to end up with you hitting your head on the rocks and me with a hook in my finger. That fish has actually got a hook sticking out its side. I might have caught this fish before. That fish has a hook sticking out of its side. There's a wasp in my face. That is my hook. I kid you not, this is my hook. I have just caught the exact same fish I've hooked before, and I've pulled my hook out of its gills. That is even my line. I've just caught the exact same fish I've caught before. And don't you think of all the times you break off on fish for say, or you have to cut the line, those fish can still have your hooks in them and they can pass them through. They can pass them through very easily. I don't know how much pain that fish is in after I pulled the hook out of its side, but I hope it's alright. Probably done it the world of good by taking the hook out, because that fish was hooked directly in the side. I've got another bite. Oh, I lost it. That leaf, swear to God, that leaf stuffed up my hook. It was on top of my float and I blame the leaf. I blame the leaf. It wasn't the wind, it was the leaf. And that's a fish. Oh. Another bigger sized one. What's happening? They've all gone from bloody 10 centimetres long to up around the 14, 15 centimetre size. Does this one have a hook in its side? It does not. Ah, stop, mate. Stop, stop, stop. What a lovely fish. Once again. Let's try and get another worm back on the hook, because they are just going mad. Back out there already. I've got a fish again. Oh, oh my god, they are absolutely smashing the worms. My goodness. I'm gonna get him this time. I'm gonna get him this time. Very, very soft bite. Got it. Oh. I can't remember how many fish I've caught now. Oh, this one swallowed the hook. Lucky I don't have to go back to my tackle bag. Oh, mate, you've well and truly swallowed that. Stop, stop, stop. Oh my god. Cut the line. Just like that last fish you saw. Oh, the hook's sticking out just there. What? I'm not going to be able to get that out. Am I? I'm going to have to now. It's in the corner of its mouth. Well, I got my hook back. It's got my worms. Another lovely fish. That one's off. I'm going to have to wash the blood off my hands again. I'm hitting fish central. What is happening? Worms are still alive. I've tied my hook straight back on. I think I might have caught every fish out of this back pocket. I just felt a little bit of weight then. I have not caught every fish out of this back pocket. I'm going to move it. Right up there. Can barely even see my float. Oh, got a bite. Oh, I would have just bloody ripped the fish's head off if that hooked up then. I'm going to go back over this way where I caught that absolute donkey before. Right there. I always see some fish rising around those grass patches there. And I've just had a little bite. Oh, that might be too close if I hook up to a fish. Which I didn't. I would not have been getting that out. Do I have a bite? I've got a fish. Oh, I lost it. Oh, oh, bang. I missed it. My God. I had a full worm on then. Well, I guess serves me right. I had a lot of bites at it. You. They are just loving these small pieces of worm. Well, sorry, they're not small pieces of worm, they're just small worms. These are composting worms from memory. Which down here at this creek is a really, really good size for fishing. Because they're not very big and they're easy for the fish to pop in their mouth. And I've got another one. Oh, this one's jumping all over the place. My hand's still wet from before, but I'm still going to wet my hand because that's a good thing to do. This one might have stolen my hook this time. Stop, 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 stop. I can't even see my hook. I might have to resort to my old hook. Alright. For this small session, I'm going to pack up this rod. I'm going to leave my fly rod put together. because I'm going to be meeting Owen, going down to a different creek, which I've heard, sorry about bumping the camera, which I've heard that has trout in it. So I'm going to go pack up, and I'll see you in part 2.